Because I was the victim of hatred, I have dedicated my life to reverse that hatred and turn it into understanding, showing a sign of hope to those around me. Born in Santiago, Chile, growing up in the time of a dictatorship, I was raised to think one way, proving to be vastly different than my future beliefs. Dictator Augustus Pinochet shattered the lives of loved ones as his government murdered and tortured thousands during his 17-year rule. The name still hits me hard as I try to forget the unbearable nightmares he created. Unfairly accusing my father of opposing the coup, he was imprisoned and tortured to death. My mother and I were blamed as well. We were tortured by Pinochet's government, and the harsh suffering I endured only pushes me to keep fighting for my rights and the rights of others. Put into exile soon after, my mother and I were shipped to Australia and Germany, where I was able to complete my education as a pediatrician. I studied military strategy as well, realizing the possibilities I had to help others in my future. Chile was falling apart after the long rule of Pinochet, and I made the decision to return to Chile and lead my people into a country of equality. Returning to Chile with a different approach to my hatred, I began to put my hardships into effect. Working with an organization helping children with mental health problems, with parents who had been victims of the dictatorship, I used the grief from my own past to help them get past theirs. I began to rise through the ranks of the Socialist Party, becoming a key player in the center-left coalition, promoting a degree of social equality. Having left-wing and other political forces restricted during the dictatorship, I felt strongly about my freedom of speech and entered politics fighting for equality in Chile, something that hadn't existed for 10 years. I was asked to be the Minister of Health, followed by the first female Minister of Defense. I was then elected into the Central Committee of the Socialist Party. Soon after, I was selected to run by a group of center and center-left parties as the first female presidential candidate of Chile. Because of this nomination, I was given the opportunity to take a stand. Because of the harsh state Chile was in, running for office helped me to focus on the bigger needs of the country's poor, women's rights, and reforming the pension system. In 2006, I defeated the conservative candidate Sebastián Piñera, winning 53% of the vote. While in office, I was determined to make a change. I shattered the conservative image of Chilean politics, appointing half my cabinet women. I tripled the number of free nurseries, allowing women to enter the workforce, but faced difficulties with Chile's public education system, poverty, and inequality. I also continued to focus on building relationships with those who had lost someone in the war, continued to turn my own hatred from the dictatorship into forgiveness. As a result of my success, I was the most respected president in Chilean history. Because of this success, after stepping down for the presidency, I became head of UN Women, an organization dedicated to gender equality. My past continues to motivate me to make change in my country, increasing equality for all. Thank you.